What's going on, traders? Thanks for tuning in today's YouTube video. Today we are going to analyze some pairs, I would say. Again, 3 pairs. I'm going to give you my view of the market. I'm going to analyze it from a smart money concept. Everybody who's new to this kind of strategy, I'm going to summarize it a little bit for you. So what I'm doing over here in these markets, I'm viewing the whole market as it is controlled by one man, which is the composite man. This theory is from Mr. Wyckoff. I've already made one YouTube video about that one, which is this one over here, composite man. So if you didn't check it out already, make sure to watch it to understand what kind of approach I have when it comes to analyze these markets. Now, analyzing the market is one part of this whole trading business. The second part is to get into some entry areas. So you should understand where the liquidity is located, because this is what the institutions are doing. So they're always manipulating the price in order for them to make profit, so that they're going to clear traders who are buying and selling at the same time. This is the nature of the market, that everybody will lose money, and only those who really understand how this market will be developed in the near future, due to the understanding where the liquidity is provided, you will have the advantage and you are going to be successful when it comes to trading. Now, that's just a quick summary to understand what we're going to do today. And if you would like to join me trading, guys, I have an inner circle group. It's this one over here. You can join it on the public Telegram channel. So we're going to open over here the link tree, and here you have basically all the links. This is for the Telegram channel, this is for the inner circle, this is my trusted broker. And guys, this is what we did last week. So we had a 7R the whole week, so everybody can use the risk that he wants to use for their trades. You can use 1%, you can use 2%, or even 3%. It's up to you how much you're willing to risk. You can make your own trading plan with these signals. This is what I actually do. I provide you the risk reward, and yeah, as you can see, we do not take that much trades. I always try to focus only on one pair, which is the GBPUSD. Of course, also EURUSD I like to trade, and the gold. This is why we're going to cover them up. And guys, you can also join right now the inner circle, and you can get up to 50% off, because the special offer is still running. And for example, this is the trade that we took. So we took several trades. I covered them up in the last YouTube video. So this is this one. Make sure to check it out if you are interested about what kind of setups I take. But here you can see it pretty good how we traded exactly with the banks, because that was a minute 5 candle. Just to imagine a minute 5 candle which brought us 4.5 R, because we know we don't need to have that big stop loss, due to we know smart money traders would like to reverse here and to follow the overall uptrend. Okay, then I would say let's get it right into the analysis and start with the GBPUSD on the monthly. Now, usually the monthly is right now not the most important thing. Super important is to understand overall the weekly, but in this case the monthly is a little bit important, due to it is right now at this area of supply. So we got over here area of supply, and as you can see, the market is testing it, already rejected it from here, as you can see, and that was definitely smart money using the current uptrend in order for them to realize some profits, and this is why the market is moving to the downside. Now, if you follow the monthly, we could see the market going down lower to go to this area of demand, because that will be for smart money traders a very interesting price to add some position, and during this move to the downside they are going to realize their profits. Okay, that's one way how they are doing it, and this is what we could potentially see from here, a strong move to the downside. And also the fundamentals right now on the DXY are strong, so basically we could definitely expect that movement to the downside. But right now, let's go to the weekly, because the monthly is a little bit too big for us. Retail traders, we're not going to hold right now positions that long, only if you are a swing trader. What I basically do is day trading, but still I like to watch the higher time frames to understand if I am in the right institutional overflow from the biggest investors' perspectives. What I mean by that is that basically this whole uptrend over here, so what you can see over here, is provided and created by a big institution. So those big institutions, they see this whole movement like this. It's just one red candle, and afterwards what they would like to see is a correction, and then they're going to continue with the move up, something like this. It's how institutions are looking at the market. And we as retail traders, we do not have that much amount of money to control this whole thing, but we could ride it. Okay, that's definitely possible, but this is why we're switching right now to the weekly time frame. And here what we can see is that this whole thing is definitely currently in an uptrend, but it could shift. And that's kind of the thing right now. We are approaching right now the weekly level of resistance. Okay, that's an area of supply at the same time. You can call it like you wanted to call it. I do not care about that one thing. I only know that smart money traders don't want to let the price going up higher if they would like to realize some more profits. So that means if the weekly will close above this area, we have a super high chance that it will just continue to move up higher. So it will follow the overall uptrend structure. But if not, if price will give us here some price action confirmation that it is ready to go down, we could eventually see it going down till this level. Okay, and as you can see, this weekly low will be perfectly with our level of demand. So that will be then the perfect test that we are going to bring the price to the downside exactly till the low, which will be still bullish structure on the weekly, will also maintain on the monthly the bullish structure, and the correction would have been provided. So the biggest institutions would close a bunch of long position. They're going to realize that profit. Price will go to the downside. That would be the thing. That's something what we really would like to see. Plus, in addition, here on the weekly, you can see this is liquidity. And smart money traders, they see that liquidity. So they're going to definitely use that one. And this is why they will drop to the downside. But also here, we had liquidity. This is why the market went up higher. Also here, liquidity. What the market is currently doing is collecting the liquidity on both sides. Because the rule is the market can do whatever he wants as long as it is moving in the direction of the liquidity, and the direction of the liquidity in this case is on both sides. This is why the market went up higher, and this is why I also predicted multiple times, and I told you that GBPUSD needs to go up higher before it even has the chance to go afterwards lower. Let's go to the daily to understand this whole thing a little bit better. And as you can see, exactly what I determine on the weekly are also on the daily sources of liquidity. And as you can see, equal lows, equal highs, swing highs over here. And the thing is that we've broken this kind of structure with that strong move up. Okay, that confirmed, that move up confirmed the overall bullishness on the GBPUSD, because after that move up, you've seen a correction and then bullish continuation. And now we are done, guys. Now the most important thing will be here, where we can spot strong area of supply. This is what we spoke in the last video. And the idea currently is that we should see the market going down lower to hunt the liquidity here, to hunt the liquidity here, to hunt the liquidity here. So we can expect that strong move down. And here on the 4 hours, you will also notice something super important. Well, it's another important POI, so I call them price of interest, where I'm interested in going for short. And as you can see, the market went down. What happened afterwards? So I wasn't in any kind of trade at that moment. Why? Because the market didn't give me any kind of confirmation. Now this is what retail traders will use, pin bars. They will say, oh my god, bearish pin bar, market is ready for correction. Yeah, this is something which also me at the beginning of my trading career, I've also seen it like that. But the thing is that this kind of thing is used to collect the liquidity. This is why the market went up higher, because where are the stop losses of the retail traders? Exactly above this area. What the market did with that movement was boom, smashing them, getting the whole liquidity, and then afterwards it dropped to the downside. And now our job is to find the right place and to see if the price will even get here to the downside, because that kind of thing over here is a clean distribution phase from my point of view. I cannot expect from here the market to go up higher. That would not make that much of sense from my point of view, because if it will go down right now to the downside, it will grab much more liquidity, because we would like to see this liquidity, and this liquidity getting hunted by the smart money traders. So a strong move down would be very possible. But of course, we need to wait for proper price action confirmation before we are going to do this. As you can see on the 1 hour, this whole thing is still sideways, and this is how we still should look at it. And the market is currently providing liquidity here, but at the same time we have liquidity above. But the thing is that we already took that liquidity out of the market, and right now you only have liquidity above this area. Well, are we going to move up right now like this, or are we going to move down like this? This is the real question. This is something which nobody can tell you, not even the banks. The banks are just positioning themselves at the side where they are seeing the liquidity, and in this case they see the liquidity more than likely for the potential short movement. It makes the most sense out of the whole components that we can see right now in the GBPUSD, and this is why I'm super bearish. So I expect this kind of movement, but the market could easily go up higher previously and then going down to collect even more liquidities. I do not expect the bullish continuation from this area, definitely not. Let's go to the EURUSD. Well, nothing has changed from the EURUSD. We're just respecting the area of supply that I've highlighted so often. So we're going to do it right now from scratch, showing you again what kind of thing I see over here. And we're going to switch down only till the weekly, because from the weekly you can see the market is in a bullish uptrend, right? Now we need to understand where our area is, and this is where we have our highs and lows. The market can do whatever he wants within this area currently, because it will just collect right now liquidity, and it will then decide to go in one specific direction. From my point of view, we will go right now a little bit lower. If we're going to break this area, I don't know. Could be definitely a possibility to move afterwards even higher, or we're going to go down till the level and then up higher. That's also a possibility. Right now for us, more important is to understand where the daily areas of price of interest are, and from my point of view, definitely this area, because the price already grabbed here some liquidity, boom, went right now a little bit lower, and probably some of you are already in the trade. Probably they understand, yes, we're going to go right now for a nice short movement, but yeah, we will see. Actually, I'm not trading the EURUSD currently because I'm looking for the GBPUSD. I don't like to trade both dollar pairs, because if you're going to be wrong, then you will be wrong on both trades, and then you're going to lose much more percentages. Yeah, it looks from my point of view kind of good that we're going to really push down lower. Looks like this area of supply really holds, and potential targets are definitely lower to hunt liquidity below this area over here and to go somewhere around this area over here, something like this. Let's continue with gold. Well, on gold, from a weekly standpoint, we can see similar things, but we are currently here at a very strong area of supply, and we could potentially see from here the market going lower before afterwards moving up higher. That's what I see. Daily is agreeing with my IDs, because on the daily we can minimize that area and we will say, yeah, that's my area of supply. And from here we have a high chance to return. 4 hours, kind of providing us here a Wyckoff distribution phase, and that would be super nice, and we can expect short movements to the downside. And well, guys, that's basically it. I'm super bearish on all those 3 pairs. We can see how they are currently giving us the same pattern. And yeah, if you would like to join me, check out the inner circle, still minus 40 and minus 50% off. And yeah, we had last week a 7 hours, so if you would like to join me, definitely do it right now. It will be the best price for you. See you then in the next video, guys. Right now you have the chance to subscribe on the right, on the left side, education playlist and my latest videos. See you then, guys. Bye bye.